Hello everyone, welcome to helpmath.com. So this time we will begin the standard normal distribution. Okay, so normal curve means like you see the bell shape here. Okay, the standard normal curve means now we are making any sample mean value we switch to convert it to 0, and then now whenever is given as a sample standard deviation value into number 1, 2, 3, something like that. So we're gonna cover them more detail when I just using the original x value later. But the key point is whenever you're reading the z score, then it's gonna give you the left hand side area value. In other words, probability value. Okay, so this is standard setup. So whenever you're reading the z score, then you can find out its probability value. In other words, area value basically. Okay, then let me show you what to do. So basically, we are reading it negative 0.99. So don't forget click equal sign, and now you click norm. Then now you see the norm dot the standard distribution. So and then you click that basically. Now you click z score, which is negative 0.99. Okay, and now this area is always cumulative, so you must choose true here and close the enter. Then this is the area value. In other words, probability value from left hand side to the z score negative 0.99. Okay, then look at this question here. So this question case, it is shaded right hand side, and then given z score become 1.06. So from the previous questions, whenever you read z score, then you will get cumulative area from the left side. But now it is asking right side. But total area of the normal curve must be equal to 1. Therefore, whatever you read the z score, then you need to subtract it from the 1 basically. Okay, then let's find out z equal to 1.06. Okay, equal to norm dot and as the distribution. This is the standard normal distribution basically. Click that and then 1.06 comma cumulative true. Then you will get 0.5544, 0.855428, something like that. So as you see, the same is like that. So I'm gonna just match with the number. But we're gonna find out right side. So you eventually do equal to 1 minus given area value or probability value. So that should be the answer. Okay, then can you think of a shortcut how to calculate it? Yeah, so you will do equal to norm dot the standard distribution n. Oh, sorry, you have to 1 minus basically equal to 1 minus norm dot the standard distribution and then put 1.06 comma true. Okay, then you will get exactly the same as before. Okay, so if it is shaded on left side, you just read it. Now it's on the right side, then you like subtract that from the 1 basically. Okay, then what about between here? So as you see, this case between negative 1.5 to 1.25. But think simply here. If you're reading z score equal to 1.25, basically it cover the area from the left side to until negative 1.5 as well, and then beyond here, and then until 1.25. And then you're reading z equal to negative 1.5, then it will give you cumulative area from the left side to until negative 1.5. So basically you're reading the z-score 1.25 and then minus z-score area negative 1.5, then you will find out between area. So that's how you do it. So equal to norm dot the standard distribution and then put 1.25 comma true minus norm dot standard distribution and then negative 1.5 comma true. Okay, then that should be the answer, area between negative 1.5 to 1.25. Okay, so like this, if the graph is given, you can do this way. Then what about the question is given as a word? So in this case, it shows that to the left of z equal to 1.36, to the right of z equal to negative 0.65, and between z equal to 0 and then z equal to 1.54 like that. But even though it's a wording here, but the same concept. So left means it is already given shady area from the left side to the z-score. You just find out basically. So A case you are doing equal to norm dot the standard distribution and then 1.36 comma true. Then that should be the answer for A. Now B case, it is asking the right side. Then from here, what did we do right side? Yes, we did 1 minus. So same thing here. So equal to 1 minus norm dot standard distribution and then negative 0.65 comma true. Then that's the answer. Now C here, C is between 0 and 1.54. So last time we did here, we just reading both the z-score setup and then from the probability value from the bigger z-score minus smaller z-score. Okay, so we do the same thing here. So equal to norm dot S dot distribution and then 1.54 comma true minus norm dot S dot distribution and then 0 comma true. Okay, then that should be the answer basically. Okay, then now what about it is giving us inequality symbol here like this. Okay, same thing here. So this case z is less than 1.45. This case z is bigger than negative 0.95. So C case, z is between negative 1.65 and then 1.65. So same as this concept here. Okay, therefore A answer becomes norm dot S dot distribution. You put 1.45 comma true. That's the answer. Now B case, right side, so equal to 1 minus norm dot S dot distribution negative 0.95 comma true. And then C, so you see two different z-scores, so always from the bigger probability value from the z-score minus smaller one, so equal to norm dot S dot distribution 1.65 comma true minus norm dot S dot distribution and then negative 1.65 comma true. Okay, then that should be the answer basically. So this time we kind of discuss about how to find probability area based on the given z-score. I hope this video helped you to understand how to find the area value, or the probability value given z-score, and then I'm going to see you next time with a different video. Thank you.